Creating an RFQ. Learning objectives. What is an RFQ? Create an RFQ. Awarding an RFQ and convert it to a PO. An RFQ, request for quotation, is a formal document used to ask one or more vendors for pricing and delivery information for specific items or services. RFQs may come after the purchase requisition process. However, most NAES-operated facilities do not use RFQs in Maximo. RFQ records can be used to generate purchase orders. Create an RFQ. 1. Click New RFQ or go to an existing RFQ record and click Duplicate RFQ. 2. Type a description. Third, specify details such as required date, terms, ship to information, and reply to information. Save the record. Add RFQ lines. You can add line items if the RFQ has a status of In Progress, INPRG. 1. Click the RFQ Lines tab. 2. Click New Row. 3. Specify a value in the item field, or open the line details to select another line type. 4. Add line item information in the fields, such as quantity, order unit, conversion factor, charge to details. 5. Click Save RFQ. Note, if a PR was created before the RFQ, the PR is approved, and there is no associated purchase order, PO. You can copy PR line items to the RFQ. Doing it this way will tie the RFQ to the PR, and when the PR is later converted to a PO, both the RFQ and PR will be linked to the PO. Add vendors. To add vendors, the status of the RFQ must be INPRG, in progress. 1. Click the Vendors tab. 2. Perform the following steps for all vendors that you want to add. A. Click New Row. Select a vendor. Note, the vendor must already be added in the company's application. B. Modify vendor information to make it specific to this request for quotations. Any changes to vendor information you type do not change the record for the vendor in the company's application. To change vendor information permanently, edit the company information in the company's application. C. In the Terms and Conditions table, select terms for each vendor. 3. Click Save. Add quotations. If you want to add quotations from vendors on the Quotations tab, you must first specify the vendors. You can add quotation lines only if the status of the RFQ is either sent or COMP. 1. Click the Quotations tab. 2. On the Vendors table, select the vendor whose quotations you want to add. 3. In the Quotations for Vendor table, click the blue Actions drop-down button, then select RFQ lines. 4. The Select RFQ Lines dialog shows all lines that have not been copied to the Quotations for Vendor table for the currently selected vendor. Select one or more lines to copy, or select the topmost checkbox to select all lines. Click OK. 5. Add unit cost to the quotation line. 6. Follow the same steps to add any other quotation lines for other vendors. Awarding a quotation line. The RFQ will be awarded to a vendor, and the vendor's quotation lines will be used to create a PO or contract. After you review the quotations, award the quotation lines you wish to use. You can also click the blue Actions drop-down and select Award All if there are multiple quotations for a vendor. Convert RFQ to a PO. 1. Create a PO based on the awarded quotation lines by clicking the blue Actions drop-down in the Vendors table. Select Create PO. 2. Auto-number the PO in the dialog window and click OK. 3. The PO is now created and references the RFQ.